Stop making these rookie mistakes as a course creator, and you're gonna have yourself a six-figure course. So here's an alarming fact that might scare you, but I'm gonna tell you the truth. Only 3% of people are typically completing or getting results from courses. It's disastrous to your reputation, to your profitability, and your brand's long-term survival. Most course creators, they have no idea about this, or even worse, if they do, they have no idea how to stop it. But I've discovered that how you structure your course is actually the most important thing you can do, and you can change right now to turn this around and have 10 times more students complete your program and actually get results. So here are the structuring mistakes that most course creators are making. So tune in and make sure you're not doing the same thing. So number one, too much content. A big mistake people make is to create what I call the kitchen sink course. Basically, they're just trying to cram in everything that someone needs to know about whatever that course topic is about. And when you try to do that, you lose 97% of students along the way. So essentially, your customers are only buying your course to achieve a single certain result. So when you design your course around helping them achieve that, your students will complete it and get results at a much higher rate, which means they're happy, they're more likely to actually promote you, which means you're gonna get referrals, more revenue, and you're gonna be having a happy course. So mistake number 2, no clearly defined mission. So yes, this is related to the previous one. If your course is too large, then chances are you're trying to cover way too much ground and teach that student way too much. So you have to cut that course down in size and instead focus on a single important outcome that you're going to be delivering to that student and make it your course mission. So your course mission is the goal or outcome that you want for your customers, and of course they want for themselves, and most importantly, they believe they actually can achieve it. So coming up with the right mission means putting yourself in your customer's shoes and looking at success from their point of view, not yours. And that's what makes all the difference. And that's why having a crystal clear and motivating mission is absolutely critical to the success of your course. Because it's all about having your students focus on achieving that one key result and making that the sole mission of your course. Mistake number 3, no inspirational future self vision. Now, I'm not an affirmation, fluffy duffy person, but at the end of the day, future self vision is important for courses. Because 99.9% of the time, courses do not take enough time to paint the most detailed possible picture of their customers' future selves. And it's actually the biggest reason that most people struggle to keep going in a course. It's a reason why most course creators struggle to keep a small percentage of their students motivated and engaged over the long term to actually finish the course. So when you don't help your customers see why this is so important and why it's important to them in their future, why would they choose to continue when it gets hard? Because the why needs to come before the how. And I want that to sink in for a minute. The why needs to come in before the how, because otherwise your customers will get stuck in what I call the how hole. Without a clear vision of where they're going and what's in it for them, most people have trouble motivating themselves to do the how. And when it comes to teaching that, it's not something that you can do just in every training and every piece of content, but also in your marketing. So what I'm talking about is expressing this in your sales pages, your emails, your blog posts, and your social media content. Because when you help your clients visualize you as a partner in their future success, they also hardwire you in that picture as the person who will allow them to have it, making them more likely to buy from you and to tell about you and your amazing course to all their friends and family. So future self done right makes prospects far less resistant to buying and makes people far less likely to bail if and when things get tough, because they always do. So if you already have a course, ideally what I want you to do at the end of the videos is have some idea of how to add this core experience to it. Which brings me to the last mistake, Mistake number 4, no application. So as I already mentioned, only 3% of people will actually complete or get results from a course. More information is literally the last thing people need, and we're already drowning in it. What we really want and value is experiences. And when you experienceify your program, you can turn that 3% into 10 times that. So I want you to take a moment, look at your course, and ask yourself, am I making any of these structuring mistakes? And as always, go ahead, like this video so I know that this is actually adding value to your business.